I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago, he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top and offered him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, Son of man, worship me. Bend your knee. I said, I came in his name, I am saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples is what we called them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and they told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name, I am saved by his grace. By his grace. Hey Alpha, Christopher, spiritual. This one goes out to all you natural girls because no one sings about you. They sing about blokes, strangely enough. On the day you were born, God looked down at the place you lay. He took a deep breath and then he blew on the clouds and he blew them away. Heaven and earth he built, it took him just 6 days. Took him twice as long to make that smile for your beautiful face. I said, cause you are a natural girl with actual curves. Send a letter to Capra's. They made a recipe for your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars and placed them inside both your eyes. For me, for me, for me, for me. Cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la, la. Work for days, toil for hours and hours, just to pay for your dress and all your wedding flowers. And your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest, turn every man's head, as you grace the aisle with those curves. And that smile, that smile. You are a natural girl, just an actual girl. And your veil will be handmade by nymphs. They blushed at your beauty when they caught a glimpse of your legs, your arms, your feminine charms, those charms. Gorgeous, cause you're a natural girl. So I'll send a message to my father up above and tell him I found this girl, the one I truly love, the one that he sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. 'cause you're a natural girl. Tra la 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 la. I climb the walls and then clamber the highest steeple. At the top of my voice I sing to all the people. Found this girl I love, the one from above, above. 'Cause you're a natural girl, an actual girl. I write your name upon Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. 'Cause you are a natural girl. Girl. How y'all doing? Enjoying a nice day on the non-spinning stationary flat plane? Someone goes out to all you Globers. Fingers work. Today is gonna be the day they're gonna prove this globe to you. By now you should have somehow realized it isn't true. And I don't believe anybody proved the earth it spins. That's why the flat earth wins. Backbeat, the word is on the street. NASA's lines have been called out. I'm sure you've heard it all before. Never held the globe in doubt. I don't believe anybody proved the earth it spins. You can't. That's why the flat earth wins. And all the globes they showed you, they were lying. All the pics they said from the satellites were CGI-ing. And there are many proofs that I would like to prove to you, but I don't know how. I said you ought to have a pic of Bendy Water, 'cause after all, we live on a boat. Where's my picture of Bendy Water? Dum 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 dum. Today is gonna be the day you're gonna prove this globe to you. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never thought it was not true. I don't believe anybody can prove the earth it spins. That's why the flat earth wins. Backbeat, the word is on the street. NASA's lights are being called out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never held the globe in doubt. I don't believe anybody proved the earth it spins. That's why the flat earth wins, yeah. I'm not spinning you bitches. And all the globes that they showed me, they were lying. All the pics they said from satellites were CGI-ing. And there are many proofs that I would like to show to you, but I don't know how. I said you ought to have a pic of Bendy Water. Come on, where's your pics of Bendy Water? 'Cause after all, we live on a boat. It's been 13 years and not a single person can show me a picture of Bendy Water. 13 years I've been truthing. Not once has anyone shown me a picture of any water. They've shown me raindrops. They've shown me waterfalls. They've shown me waves. Derp. But what they can't show me is a large body of water bending or curving. Because water always finds level. Yeah. Who told me this lie? I'll tell you who told me this lie. People with the wrong skeletons. People with the wrong skellywags. They told me I was a monkey. They told me that I was descended from chimpanzees. They've got no proof of this. They call it the missing links. I call it the missing chimps. I might be able to sound like one. I might be able to walk like one, but I'm definitely not descended from one. Created in his image. Not the image of a chimpanzee. See, that's where the eastern side of religion has it right. The Muslim people don't believe in evolution. They know it's a crock of shite. It kills me that the western side of the world got taught we're descending from chimps and we believed that. And the other side of the world, the eastern side of the world, got taught that you're created by God and evolution's a bag of bollocks. It's crazy. It's absolute craziness. I'm living in a mental asylum. I'm wide awake. I feel like Neo being waken out of a Matrix sleep. And now all the agents are running around saying the world's a ball. Music window. Here we go. That'll do. Take the time to make some sense of what you want to say and cast your words away up on the waves. Sail them home with acquiesce on a ship of hope today, and as they land upon the shore, tell them not to fear no more. I said, say it loud and sing it proud today, and then dance if you wanna dance. Please, brother, take a chance. You know they're gonna go. Which way we're gonna go? We know is that we don't know how it's gonna be. Please, brother, let it be. Life, on the other hand, won't let you understand. We're all part of his master plan. Why have I missed that beat? Dang it. Oh, that's why I didn't put the capo on properly. Dick. Did those songs, did they sound alright? I could hear it then. Where am I saying? Oh, yeah. Life, on the other hand, won't let us understand. We're all part of a master plan. That's better. Sing it loud and say it proud today. I'm not saying right is wrong. It's up to us to make the best of all the things that come our way. 'Cause everything that's been has passed. The answer's in the looking glass. There's 4 and 20 million doors on life's endless corridor. So say it loud, sing it proud today. We'll dance if we wanna dance. Please, brother, take a chance. You know they're gonna go. Which way we're gonna go? We know is that we don't know how it's gonna be. Please, brother, let it be. Life, on the other hand, won't let us understand. We're all part of a master plan. Bink! How you all doing? You have a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane. You're not getting a treat. Get lost. Beat it. Up to the fifth. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I want to drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad, the dreams in which I'm dying, the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. A mad world. A mad world. A mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Made to feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me, what's my lesson? Looks right through me, looks right through me. And I find it kinda funny, find it kinda sad, the dreams in which I'm dying, the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. A mad world. Ain't it just a mad world? I was lost in the melody then. I was totally off. Forgot what I was about to sing another verse. How y'all doing? McCann's was a great video. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I know it's interesting, especially about that eye. It's only in 2 pictures as well, but I find it interesting that, you know, she's got this stain mark, this drain in the same eye at the same position as Madeline. Of course, it's just a theory. We've entered La La Land with that one, we have, but still. You want the one that said it was, I was wrong? Was you the one that, you want the one that said I was wrong, was you? A quick look. No. What got you, Christopher? Did I say something? Sometimes it just comes out. I can't help it. I've got no filter anymore on the comedy. It's just got to come out. I don't care. The drugs can make them this strong. Exactly, Monica. It's exactly that. Malaysia. I'll have a look at some Malaysian royalty. I'll have a look for you. I don't get these messages. It's very rare I get many messages through. do Oliver Tree. We tried to do Oliver Tree. There's no pictures. This is the one. Oh, it wasn't you, Tony. No, it wasn't you. It was Jay. You're wrong on this Richard D. Hall. Did an excellent documentary on this. I've watched all of Richard D. Well, nearly all of his documentaries. When I first became a truther, I watched loads of his stuff. And I was drawn in by it. Just like Jerry McCann is the person in the red shoes. They're all lies. All I can tell you, we'll do Richard D. Hall, I'm telling you now. We're going to do Richard D. Hall. I don't believe anything they've got to say about anything. The only thing I trust in is God. My trust is with God, and that's it. My faith is in Jesus Christ. That he did do this miraculous thing for us all. He came down and paid for all of our sins and went back because he lived a perfect life. We don't live a perfect life. We've been lied to since we got here. I believed I was descended from a monkey for 40 years of my life. I believed I was spinning on a ball for 40 years of my life. The satanic world that I was born into doesn't have the same shine on it. Now it shines for a different reason. For truth. For justice. Because people's like, there is no God, there is no devil. Well, there is a God and there is a devil, there is a heaven and there is a hell, and God's going to judge us all when the time comes. When you take that last breath, you're going straight into his arms. You'll know what you've given up. When you see the love, the glory and the mercy in his eyes, you're going to know what you've given up. Your soul. Maybe that's why we have deja vu. Maybe he does give us a second chance. Maybe some people don't get a second chance. Maybe they do things so unholy to others that God just casts it straight away. Tear. Male and female skeletons. I'll come back to it. One for God. This one goes out to God Almighty. Thank you, Father, for blessing me with a guitar, a little bit of rhythm. And the ability to put words in order. Well, if I could, I surely would step on the rock where Moses stood. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, I said, Mary, ba-bum, ba-bum, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. Pharaoh's army got drowned. I said, Mary, I said, don't you weep. One of these nights around 12 o'clock, this old world is gonna rock. Pharaoh's army got drowned. I said, Mary, don't you weep. Mary had 3 links of chain. On every link was Jesus' name. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, I said, Mary, don't you weep. Moses stood on the Red Sea shore, smote the water with a 2x4. Pharaoh's army got drowned. I said, Mary, said, don't you weep. God left Noah the rainbow sign. He said, no more water but fire this time Pharaoh's army got drowned. Did I said, Mary, don't you weep. Brothers and sisters, don't you sigh. There'll be good times by and by. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Did I said, Mary, my blessed Virgin Mary, don't you weep. Is he gorgeous? Is he handsome? Is he beautiful? Does Marley want a treat? Let's get the doggy a treat. Oh, Marlo, don't you weep no more. Yes, yes. So happy, Marlo. Oh, a treat. What is Marley want? What is that? Yeah. Now he's happy. He got a big chicken rawhide. Right, microphone close enough. Yes. A little bit in front of me, that'll be better. Right, there we go. Every day I look at a human skeleton. Why? Because it fascinates me. It's the greatest clue that God, the Almighty Father in heaven, the Almighty glory that is everything, created us in his own image. Hard to believe, I know, because lots of us are absolute buffoons, numpties, absolute numpties. Some of us are better than others, and we're still lost. Everyone is still lost. Even if you've found your faith in religion, you're still lost because you believed a load of transformer lies. Transformers. Every day I look at a human skeleton because men have got bigger faces. Look, it's a visual difference. Can you see it? You know you can. Even though these skulls are the same size, the faces are different sizes. Look. Men have got rectangular, far apart eyes with a big bridge in the nose. Women have rounded, open eyes with a small bridge in the nose because their eyes are closer set and further down. Excuse me. Bigger noses, smaller noses, bigger teeth, smaller teeth. Wider dental arch, narrow dental arch. Square jaw makes it look like a block, a square, a rectangle. Sometimes we say a cannonball because it's almost as wide as it is long in the middle. The woman's widest at the top, giving her what we call an upside down egg shape because her jaw is sloping and her chin is pointed. Excerpts of copyrighted material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, neutral teaching and research without need for more payment to a copyright holder. To the noddy holder. We stop right there. Madeline Klein, MC. 33, father, in the boy's name. Every day, without fail. I'm going to copy and paste the stream. 1 second. Criticism, neutral teaching and research. Pause. Copy. Tweety. Post. Tweet. And away it goes. Did it get a picture? No, it didn't. Screw you. Back to class. There we go. Say hello to you all. Who was first in? It was Spiritual. Christopher came second, Alva came third, Marlene came fourth, Dawn came 5, Mysterious Poetess, I thought it said Priestess. My eyes can't read that right and it's really difficult for me. Told you that's why you got to highlight stuff. Glory came 6, Monica came 7, hello Monica, Mr. White came 8th, Tony came 9th, RH came 10th, Mandos came 11th, Elsa came 12th, and if I've missed you, sorry, my eyes are old, my wheeze are neat. Let's come back to class. Bink. Madeline Klein. Let's have a look at how you in the back file first. Let's open up that back file. Copy. Triple H. And search file for Madeline Klein. Away it goes. As it searches for Madeline in the background, we will go look at the images. He's got wide eyes. That's where we're starting. The wide eyes and the short forehead. By now, you should know school differences. And there, that's the one we're looking for. You should be able to see that at home. When looking at male and female faces, females have close set pretty eyes. They have much taller five heads than men. So when you look at this line down, look, it's huge, and the line at the bottom is short, look. So it would be huge, short. If it was a man, it would be short, wide. When looking at Madeline McCann's eyes, Madeline Klein images, when looking at Madeline's eyes, you get a short line down and a wide line across. That's exactly the opposite to what a girl looks like. The exact opposite. As above, so below. I love the way that works. I really do. He's wide in the shoulder blades, look. They've added boys with boobs, honker, honker, on YouTubes. If you're watching Madeline, your neck's really wide, mate. You've got a cannonball head. There's your girlfriend. Tell me which one of them's got further apart eyes. It's real simple to see them once you know the difference. Your hands. Digit ratio. Ring finger bigger than the index lock. See it by the cuticles of the nails. Is that your girlfriend in real life? Yes, it is. Someone in there's got really pink lips, look. Is that your mum and dad? In the wrong order. Whoa! Someone's got a square jaw and someone hasn't. Someone's got a wide mouth and someone hasn't. Someone's got wide eyes and someone hasn't. Are you seeing this yet? Madeline. They'll stand in front of any brick wall. They don't care. As long as there's Freemason behind them. Freemasons behind them. Freemasonry behind them. Madeline Klein. You in the back file, MC? He is in the back file. Let's open up that. Post. Madeline Klein. Any relation to Patsy Cline? I'll get the blanket from the bedroom. And we'll go walking hand in hand to that spot down by the river. Right. This one, Madeline Klein. As you've seen, I've already done him. He's covered. Start with his face. Wide eyes. Wide eyes. Burning like fire. He's been feminized at the chin. Don't fall for the pointed chin. It's been, what they do is they come in, they take his chin off, they literally chop the bottom of his chin off, and then they split it into three pieces and put two pieces back together and put those two pieces back on his chin. That's how it works. That's how you disassemble a man's jaw and put it back on to look feminine. What you can't get rid of is these high, wide cheekbones. Major problem. They've tried to make it look like an egg, but it's still widest here, not here, look. When looking at the human skeleton, women are widest in the hairline. They have vertical five heads, as we've just seen. Madeline Klein. I'm getting confused, look. Me older eyes don't work like they used to. Oh, Pete, what's their name? Pink lips. Look at the state of those pinkies. You got to see it, right, for yourself. Look at the neck. It's long. There's your coffee bean eyes, look. We're not talking about the colour. We're talking about the shape of them. The way they look like coffee beans with eyeballs in them, look, but not on a man. Because our eyes are bigger, wider, and rectangular. There's a little face, look. There's a big face with a big nose. Can't imagine what country he comes from. There's a cannonball head. There's another cannonball head. Flat-chested. And there's a girl. Pigeon-chested right there. Ooh, you ever seen that picture of Elon Musk where he's on the boat and they're calling him barrel-chested. I'm like, no, pigeon-chested. Ooh, it's a little pigeon. Is that him? Well, we're done, aren't we? We're totally done. It's a dude, final answer. Long arms, long straight parallel arms, look, passing the crotch. Look, you can see through the light. Getty Images says it's a dude. You don't get in the club. Nobody, Getty don't take pictures of anyone else but them. They, them. There was this, who was it as earlier on? He was like, where was it? Where's this dickhead from Twitter earlier on? I did post it, didn't I? Where did I post it? I could have sworn I posted it. Dick. Where is it? Oh, there. He thinks that porn stars aren't inverted. Shoulder. Oh, it's a girl. Shoulder. Porn stars are inverted. You probably inverted yourself, but I don't care. There we go. Stormy Daniels. This one had an affair with Donald Trump. Unless Stormy Daniels has got a stunt pussy double or has got it all tucked away and using some sort of body sack. Stormy Daniels does not have a dick, so they were banging tacos. Him and Donald Trump were banging tacos together if they had sex. Anderson Cooper, look, full mince versus Stormy Daniels. Remember, this is a male porn star. It's not a woman. Look at the size of his body. Look at his straight legs. Look at his demons. Look at the demons in that kneecap. Let's go back. Oh, Sam Fox, English page 3 boy. Many men my age love Sam Fox. I didn't really like Sam Fox. But I am guilty of the sin. Father, forgive me for I have sinned. Straight legs, knees together. It's another dude lot. Bony ass knees. Third one was Lucy Pinder, Chris Pratt, breaking Digwell look right there. Knees together on Lucy Pinder. Definitely guilty on this one. Look at the size of his feet. Look at his bony knees. Look at his male cannonball and that neck, chin to tie ratio. The bodyguard seems to have no chin. And of course, if you're going to talk about porn stars, let's do one of the female ones. Ron Jeremy, all 5'2" of her. She's tiny, look. She's literally tiny. But thanks for Shawnee for getting these gates. Oh gosh, I thought I'd put the wrong one up. You had me there, Shawnee. It's a good job I put that in the way of that. Anyway, as you can see, Ron Jeremy's a girl. Stair fails twice. Inline footfall. Shoulder tilts everywhere you look. Shoulder tilts, cross legs, diamonds. This world is not what you think it is, boys and girls. It's not. It truly is not. This is why, when it comes to people like Anna Tolley, a woman that can deadlift 500, if the weights are true, and they're not all, if it's not all a sketch, and it's true, they're lifting 500 kilos, women can lift 500 kilo. Everything you know is a lie, including the McCann's bollocks. Helen Arlen's got a pair of boobies. Still ain't got the gates on this one. Come on, students. Where's my Billy Moore gates? Madeline Klein. I'll have to decline the fact that you're telling me you're a girl. I'm sorry. Terrible pun as well, but there you go. Chin to tie ratio. I could stand a Big Mac, a large Coke and a large fries on each of them shoulders. Look, they are not Toblerone shoulders, are they? Same shoulders I've got. The Bible says that these demons will wink their eyes and stick out their tongues at every opportunity they get. And that's what we see. We see it all the time. Sticking out of the tongue, winking of the eye, demonic hand gestures. All signal virtue, and that's what it is, right? All signal each other to other Masons to let them know what they are. Some pass better than others. Even when I show the book to everyone, they can't believe it's all of them. You know, you have to go home and do your own research until you can find a single natural person. And I've been doing it 7 years. You've got no chance. The only way you're going to find a single natural person in this industry now is them putting them in for the last few years. And I haven't spotted one yet. Well, they're not going to put natural people in the limelight. When you're going to understand this, it's all of them. There are no exceptions, including Richard D. Hall. Walking, Madeline Klein, let's have you. Houston, we have a problem. Right there, straight legs, knees together. That's a dude. There's no Q line whatsoever. Look. Males do have a little bit of a Q line, look, but a woman's Q angle is just redonkulous. Dude, straight legs. Woman, leg left behind, look, hip twisted, shoulder tilted. Parallel shoulders, parallel hips. Even though the leg's been left behind, look, the hips are almost parallel. They do twist a little bit, just like the leg curves a little bit, but not like a woman's. Not like a chicken, nom, nom, nom. Madeline Klein, straight legs, knees together. Madeline Klein, straight legs, knees together. The girlfriend, not buckling, look, doing a Digwa. From Digwa, that's definitely coming from Digwa, look. Again, spot the difference. The broken leg, look, the Digwa. The knee pointing outwards towards 8 o'clock along with the foot, because this leg swings back in front. These legs do not. They walk straight forward. Imagine a train on tracks. These are the wheels. A train on the tracks, its wheels do not leave either track. That's what happens with these feet. They stay in line like trains on tracks. These ones break outwards and then come back in like a unicyclist, like a tightrope walker on one line. They break formation and come back in. The full mince, as we call it. Madeline Klein. A couple of dudes, but he's got big shoulders. And is that Jessica Simpson? Brooks Nader. Well, it might as well be Jessica Simpson. Look at the shoulders on him. Big blockhead. Madeline Klein. Fails forensics. That right there is a beefed up dude. Feminized dude. Still beefy though, isn't he? Who was this? Madeline Klein. Come back. Paste. Come on, sort that out. Still on him. There, Madeline Klein. 27 minutes. Was that really 27 minutes? Oh, I went off on a tangent now, didn't I? Bad me. Let's come back. Arina Sabalenka. I don't know how I say it. I've got to be honest with you, I don't care. Images. Oh, name in the back file. Copy. Let's see if you're there. Arena. Paste. Away it goes. Let's have a look at Arena. He's a big dude. He's got a massive neck. That is really thick. What do you reckon? 20 inches around? Square jawline, low set, pointed back ears like mine. Mine are way bigger than that. I'm like an African elephant. The Bible, whether you want to accept it or not, has got an abundance of truth in it. All the religions do. They have an abundance of truth in it about your creator, how you got here, and what these people do. They will wink their eyes. You will know them when they stick out their tongues. It is not by chance that these celebrities do this. They are hailing Satan. You can't tell that this is a man with big hands. Big hands. Look where the dimple on his wrist is. He's got a massive hand. There he is in all his glory. The pair of them. Dudes. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are. Devil in disguise. And again, the wink in the eye, the sticking out of the tongue, and the dirty baffo. This is the world you were born into. You've got no way out. Well, there is one way out. You're going to leave the way you came in, as a spirit. You came in as a spirit, born into a woman. God breathed life right into you. He created you. He knitted you together inside your mother's womb. Whether you want to believe that or not, you are created in his image. It's a staggering fact. It really is, when you come to it, that conclusion that God's real and you are created in his image. These people don't want you to go back to source, to God. And God saw this. God saw what the devil did to his creation. So he intervened. If you want to have that faith. My faith is that God did intervene. Because he's a loving, merciful God. These people don't worship the same God you and I do. Your heart, your mind, no matter how many lies they've told in scriptures, God saw the gold and the gold was good. No, he didn't. Stop lying, you dirty jeweler. Because that's what we're talking about. Jewelers. Their jewellery is around the world. To get married, you've got to put a band of gold on your wife's forefinger. And same for you. And I understand the process, the ritual, if you like, of getting married. I understand it in God's eyes. But they made diamonds important to women on the wedding day. You've got to get me an expensive ring and a diamond to show you love me. God saw the gold and the gold was good. No, he didn't. Stop lying, you dirty Julie. I really want to swear. And the liars. I'm surrounded by liars. They pretend to be what they're not. Look at this upper arm, shoulder to elbow is absolutely huge. Shoulder to shoulder is absolutely huge and flat. Look, it's not Toblerone shaped. This here with the jawline, it looks like Ailey B. Look at that! Ah, woo! Look at the size of. I didn't know what to do. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. Now you've got the wrong department. I'll put you through to paws and claws. Look at that male hand. You've got to be kidding me. For me now, when I see these creations, that's what they are. They were created in a laboratory on a slab somewhere, on a medical bed. You understand? On marble, a doctor created this using chemicals and surgery to fool me. The whole world's fooled. They can't see the very man that's sat right looking at them, lot. A man with boobs. They don't even look like boobs. They literally look like pecs there, lot. The shoulders too broad, the arms too long, the muscle too long, the fist too big, the wrist too thick. You see, no matter how many times they tell me you can't use the word God, you can't use the word Jesus, these are the words I use because they're universal. God is not going to be mad at me because I call him God. In my heart, in my very essence, I know who I'm talking to when I say God. Not the God of this world, I'm talking to the God who created this world and everything in it. The God of this world is Satan. I'm surrounded by Satanists. If I'm not, then why can I see this? Why can you see it? If you're not blessed like I am. I'm talking to natural people. All you flip-flops that are just tuned in, go yourselves. You lying bitches! Descended from monkeys on a spinning ball. Space cars on Mars. Don't even get me started. I'm sick of this world. I'm not from it. I understand these words now from Jesus. Jesus said, remember, when the world hates you, it hated him first for spitting the truth first. And now you follow in his footsteps. A short, thin, narrow path it is. And they hate you for it. They hate you for it. For telling the truth, right? Everyone, your friends, your family, they hate you for it. For spitting the truth. I'll champion God every day of the week over Satan. These are all fake idols, fake champions. This is not a champion female tennis player. It's a champion male pretending to be a woman. If you can get your head around this process. If you can, I can't help you. And I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because I find this whole situation ridiculous that grown-ass men and women cannot tell the difference in a human skeleton. Up until someone like myself spells it out for you. Remember, I learned from tutors and teachers that didn't teach me this way. I had to learn nearly all of it by myself. Because they weren't, what's the word I'm looking for? Scrutinous. They didn't want to give us all the angles, where ears should be placed, the arching eyebrow of a woman versus the straight across one, the pointed back head of a man. They didn't want to show you all this straight away. They definitely didn't want you to know the difference in a man and woman's face, because once you can tell that, I'm telling you, 50% of the job is done. When you do the gates, it's 100%. Once you know the gates. God created it this way because he knew that Satan was going to lie to us all. If even the flip-flops are being lied to, you think that Satan's going to tell you the truth and give you a luxury life in hell? You got no chance. As soon as your spirit's his, your soul is his, your soul, oh my gosh. Exactly, ladies. Before, I would have known that was a bloke. I'd have said that was still the female. She's just an Amazonian. No, it's a dude. Women are built differently, gorgeously. That's why all these celebrities dress up. They dress like tarts. They want natural girls to dress tartish. They want you to doll your face in makeup. That's the only reason they can get away with this. Makeup. When you see them without the makeup, it's way more obvious. That's a dude. Final answer. He looks like Brooke Shields. Anyone else seeing Brooke Shields? Wow, that really does look like Brooke Shields. Brooke Shields is another one. Look at this. Brooke Shields. Bearing in mind, this one was portrayed in the Blue Lagoon as what? How old was he in the Blue Lagoon? As a naked young underage girl, right? It was meant to be, right? And a young underage boy. He looks like Lana Rhodes. Look at that straight body. My eyes. Now I can see this stuff. He was portrayed as an underage girl having sex on an island or whatever. There was another one even worse than this one with Brooke Shields. I can't remember even when she was younger than this. He was younger than this. Everything's reversed. It's a young boy who did it too. Children are not precious to them the way they are to us because we allow our children to be exactly what they're meant to be, a boy or a girl. We don't influence them with the nonsense that the children that have got to grow up in this propaganda days that we're living through, this revelation. Oh, where are we? Third. Oh, I thought I'd missed it. Tomorrow, innit? Tomorrow, 250 years. Your little season's up tomorrow, boys and girls. Innit? Tomorrow's the little season, 250 years up. If we're in the little season, everything will be revealed that we're in the little season. If we're not, we're still in Revelations. And the second coming of Christ is still to come. Pow. Mind blown. Right. Brooke Shields. Look at him now. Look at that square jaw. You got to be kidding me. Look at that. You've got to be joking me. That would not pass in a million. The cheekbones alone, look. The male cheekbones. Widest here. A head that narrows inwards, look. It doesn't bellow outwards. The wide mouth. The very square jaw. Remember, when they're young, they can get away with it more. When it's a young child. Remember, he hasn't had all the surgeries here. As he got older, look, he had the surgeries. And then when they get older, I just think they can't be bothered with more surgeries. After you've done it all your life, you're like, do I have to have my jaw chiseled down again, and have weeks or months off being a normal life, not be able to eat my food and everything? When they're younger, to anybody who's not got any skills at all, that looks like a young girl, doesn't it? A young teenage girl. To me now, the eyebrows and the brow bone alone are kicking in. But the face, it's the face, the giant face. It fills the skull. I've taught you many times that the male face is bigger and it fills the skull. The woman's face is smaller and it does not fill the skull. So when you see them like that, the face is too big. It gives them away, look, the face is too big. The mouth too wide, look at it. Brooke Shields. Shock horror. I never fancied this one. I don't have to apologise for this one, I don't think. I don't. Oh my gosh, look at them. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. 12-foot caterpillars, you say? Oh, look, there's a place to put Mama's spicy meatball and literally roll it down into the crevice that'll fill it. This no longer. Sandra Bullock. Anyone else seen Sandra Bullock? There's a girl. There's a girl right there. Smaller face, look. Softer jawline. Pink lips. Beautiful eyes. Chocolatey eyes. Cadbury-filled eyes. Michael Jackson, you were gorgeous. If you'd been left alone, I mean. Not as you are. Is that Brooke Shields' son? Must be. Look at his neck. You're having a giraffe. Anyway, I've lost tangent again. I've gone off on one. We're back on this one. It looks like Brooke Shields. Straight legs, knees together. Arina Sablenka, whatever your name is. Are you in the back file? He is in the back file. Open up that. Drop this one onto Twitter. Dinka 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 dink. I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a mighty big man. She's a mighty big man. Walking. Let's put your gates together. That's in the way, but those knees are together. Trying to walk like a woman. Where's my diamond? Why are your feet looking at 6 o'clock instead of flicking outwards towards 4 and 8? Why are your knees looking forward at 6? There's one. Covered by the dress, but look at the size. Look at the... Hello, wildlife and fisheries. Yes, you've got the right department. Look at the size of them feet. It's a man, final answer. He's got big hands. Brooke Shields. Straight legs. Not straight legs, look. Women's calves. Is that the girlfriend? It must be. 5 head. Close set eyes. Open eyes, look. Not rectangular like Brooks here. Arenas. You're done for. Is that him? We're done. Straight legs, look. Knees are together. That knee and foot's coming straight through. Knee looking straight forward. Foot looking forward, look. Women's legs curve. I can't even explain it. It creates a beautiful diamond because both areas curve. The opposite, like above us, below, in the body. God's design is so beautiful. Does that look womanly? Are you paying attention, Neo? Or are you looking at the dude in the red dress? And again, knees are together. If that was a woman, I'd see a break there. Stair fail. We're done. Djokovic with a house between his legs, look. Draw the outline of a house, look. There's the wall, and then the roof coming inwards, look. You get this outline of a house, only with a woman. Well, man, you don't get it. Straight legs, knees together, stair fail, giant foot again, knee and foot coming straight forward. That is a man, that is a woman. Even in posture, like, that's not coming down the stairs. She's standing, look. Look, trying to create a woman's posture. Remember, they go to finishing school. These boys are taught how to stand and walk like women. They don't do it all the time. Just when they know there's pictures being taken, they'll change stance. They'll change posture. 9 out of 10 times, you'll catch them just like this. Not paying attention. Because they don't have to. Well, they do now. Now that forensics is on the table, they do have to try. But still, they don't bother, I don't think. Because we find enough pictures of them as is. She's got beautiful calves again, hasn't she? Do you know what women's calves remind me? I've said this before, right? Skittles, like the body of a Skittle. You know, bowling Skittles. Djokovic breaking leg lock, knees apart. We're done. Arena Sablenka is a dude, proven by the way he walks and descends stairs. Pretty simple, right? Oh, have I gone over again? Oh my gosh. I might keep going off on tangents. That's Madeline Klein. When did I get to Sablenka? Is that him? No, that's Madeline Klein. There, Sablenka. Create. Done. Right, let's come back to class. Let's get rid of that one. Next. Hernan Drago. Back file. Copy. Open. Paste. Away it goes. Searching. Close set pretty eyes. Images. Skull that bellows outwards. Can you see it? Klingon skull. You know, I've shown you the head plate of a Klingon off Star Trek. Same idea. Really soft eyes. My mum called them Jesus eyes because she referred them to the actor that played Jesus in the original Jesus Christ of Nazareth film. He's got them. She's got the same eyes. Chiseled jawline. Operation. Ears too small. They're trying to create the widest part. They add on the jawline, custom jawlines. He reminds me of someone, I can't think who it is. Nope. Jason Priestley, maybe. 90210. The face is very small. Very small. You see, when you add this on, when you add this jawline onto this skull, the face becomes even smaller because you're putting more face around the face. Women have small faces and petite, narrowing jawlines. When you add the jawline on, you're gonna squash this face even more by adding the male jaw in there. You're gonna squash this even more, and that's what I'm seeing here. Look, squashy face, oh squashy face. Pink lips. Yeah, pink lips. I just said that. Again, Cupid's bow. Look at the Cupid's bow on the top lip. Imagine a woman with her legs open, look, knees up like that. Sometimes we see it up here, don't we? In the eyebrows as well. Cupid's bow in the eyebrows. Pink lips. I'm still seeing a girl. Small, narrow shoulders. Toblerone shoulder. I can't stand a Big Mac fries and a Coke on them shoulders, can I? They just roll off. Hernan Drago. Them lips again. Kissable. Oh, so. Should have been really pretty. Is that his boyfriend? Who's this? Veronica Pistachio. Pastachio. Pistachio. My eyes are old. I was going to say what a name, Veronica Pistachio. What do you mean I got chicken legs? I got chicken legs? Anatoly, we did that little chicken leg mofo yesterday. There's a squashy face as well, lot. Squashy face, oh squashy face. Hernan Drago, he's got a big face. No, not that one. Get off my screen. There we go. He's got a big face, that one. So's he. Look at them rectangular eyes. They look possessed, don't they? They look strange. Right, walking pictures. Oh, we're done. Game over, man. Freaking game over, man. There's a diamond there that shouldn't be there. There's a shoulder tilt there that shouldn't be there. The arms are very short. She can barely wipe her own ass, look. There's a diamond there because diamonds are a girl's best friend. But a flip-flop's worst nightmare. An FTM's worst nightmare, the diamond. They can't help it, look. The knees have just got to separate. You just can't keep them together, can you, ladies? Everywhere I look, I see broken Dragos. Broken Digwas. Dragos. I see a girl. And I still ain't got a full mince yet. I'm out of pics. Walking. We're done. That's a woman. Final answer. She's not in the back file. We'll take that picture. Save image. Shoulder tilt. You do see it, right? The short arms. The twist of the hip. Look how the pattern of the trousers, the creases of the trousers, look. Bend inwards. Twisted hip. And again, here and there you'll find pictures that look male. But the majority of them are not going to be male, ever. That looks like Brad Pitt. Hernan Drago. Same person. I'll tell you what. They're Bruce Lee's school of eye wasters. Them, aren't they, Hernan? Let's go back. Hair. It's got hair in her name. Hair. She. She, hair. Woman. Final answer. Tiny shoulders. Shoulder tilt. From Digwa. We will take that one as well. Save image. Is that him now? Where is that? Is that him now? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. The boobs are growing back. Do you know what that looks like? It looks like that bit in Alien 4 when Sigourney Weaver finds all the experimental versions of herself in a laboratory. In a laboratory on the ship. I can't do it without laughing. In a laboratory on the ship where she gets a flamethrower out. There's one of them that's going, help me. And it's got like one titty showing. That's what I'm seeing there. This is what you get for putting... Oh my gosh! I'm done. I'm done. Hernan. Is that really Hernan? Hernan's had a few babies, hasn't she? I'm done. Look at that hourglass body. I'm done. Her boobs are grown back and her hips are still on show. I'm done. As they get older, they stop caring. And the body just goes back to female look. Hernan Drago walking. I'm done. Street. Oh, hang on. There might be some street shots. And then I'm done. There's nothing. 2 gates. Ivan Drago. There's another woman. Close set eyes. Allegedly got one of the biggest penises in Hollywood. That means she's got a wide vagina. She got one of the widest vaginas in Hollywood. Fellas, it's like throwing a sausage up Wall Street. I'm done. Hernan Drago, biological woman proven by... Oh, I need his face. I need hair face. Oh, 1 second. I need that picture. The man. I need that picture, folks. Let's come back. Hernan Drago. I got that one. I want your face. Let's get rid of walking and just put your name in there. Let's get a good one. I like that one. That one's nice as well. Is that him with his little girl? Look at those pink lips. Look at those pink lips. Oh, the Ramus. The Ramus, my ass. That's a sloping jawline, love. They've tried to make it square. They've tried to make it square. Only square jaws come right down, look. Oof. Like that. Square jaw. Houston, we have a problem. It should be down here somewhere. It's a jaw implant. For those of you who are wondering why they look like this, jaw implant. FTM. There's one. This is what we're talking about. They even had cheekbones in, look, trying to make the face wider. That's what they do. But in doing so, when they add this, they squashed his face even more. It gives him a very strange look. Look at those eyes. We're done. This is a girl. I need a good shot of your face. Which one did I say was nice? I like that one. I like that one as well, but if it was smaller. We'll take that one with a 5 head. Save image. Hernan Drago. Thanks for playing CSI with me. Let's crack that one open and off. I'm still seeing Jason Priestley. Where's that start? That's the Blanco. There he is. There. Hernan Drago. Post. Done. Next. Carlos Alcaraz. Tennis player. Let's have a look. Pink lips. Female dental arch. Soft, shiny, estrogen-filled eyes. Arching eyebrows. Tiny ears. Again, I see a small dental arch, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teeth on show. Again, those pink lips. Unforgettable. It's a woman. Final answer. That is a girl. Final answer. There's faces in the kneecaps, but not demons, look. Women are more pudgy. I don't see demons in the kneecaps with women. I see faces, but not demons. Facially, let's do. Do you know what it reminds me of? Which other tennis player does this remind me of? There, especially there. I'm seeing a player. Who am I seeing? See if anybody can read my mind today. Carlos Alcaraz. Are you in the back file? Copy. Open. Back file. Hernan Drago. Paste. Carlos Alcaraz. Away it goes. I see Christopher Reeve. No, you're not answering this one, are you? That's not Christopher Reeve. Rafa. Which one's Rafa? Let me have a look. Rafa. That's not who I was thinking of, no. Oh, Raphael. No. She's got lovely pink lips, though, lot. Unforgettable. That's what you are. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Nadal, Rafa Nadal. No, not Nadal. Nobody's got it. Bink. Pete Sampras. Right there. Young Pete Sampras. Old Pete Sampras. Oh, the 5 head kicked in, didn't it? Let's come back. What's her name? Carlos Alcaraz. You in back file, Carlos? Yes, she is. Let's come back. Open. Post. Tweet. Carlos Alcaraz. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 female gates. Skull fit. Tweet. Carlos Alcaraz. Feminine face. Close set eyes. Pink lips. Female dental arch. High set ears. Soft jawline. Very Pete Sampras. Close set eyes, high set ears, pink lips, female dental arch. Fake Adam's raisin. Faux pas muscles. Who's the blonde? Who's the ginger? Who's this? She got big hips. Ginge. Carlos Alcaraz. Walking. Done on that one. Nice diamond in there. Feet at 8 and 4. Is that his thighs? Ooh, chicken nom-noms. I like them big. I like them chunky. It's a side shot, but still there, right? There's a nice one. Feet 8 and 4. Hands in pockets to hide the size of her hips. Is that Nadal? Oh, we're done right there. Look at that beautiful diamond. Leg about to go into Digwa. There. From Digwa, look at that. Beautiful. Shoulder tilt. Hip twist. Leg broken. Digwood look. Whose hips are those? Oh yeah, they're yours, I forgot. Thunder thighs. He's dressed like a pencil. Who's that with the big feet? Is that his boyfriend? No, I know who that is. That's Princess Kate. Another one there from Digwa. Stay fair, we're done. 1000% sure. I'll bet both of me testicles on it that this is a biological woman. Knees are separating, feet outwards, knees going towards 8 and 4, feet 8 and 4. It's a girl, a guddle. Do you hear me? Final answer, Carlos Alcaraz, failing forensics. This is how we do it. I'm the fastest forensic investigator in the world. Doesn't take me 45 minutes unless I go off topic. Sometimes I do. Carlos Alcaraz, AC, Antichrist, in reversed, AC code. Louis Spence, the Bible says that they, them, will wink their eyes at you. Can you see her winking? It's a woman. All that flamboyancy, acting gay on stage. I wonder why Louis had such a nice ass. Louis Spence. Louis' ass. Press it. There we go. I think I might need a new mouse. This bigger ear lot. Dial M for Masons. Close set eyes. Arching eyebrows. High set ears. Pink lips. Beautiful lips. Louis Spence has got chocolatey... Better ear. Chocolatey eyes and pink lips. Bit of cleavage. I cannot stand a Coke, a Big Mac and a fries on them shoulders because they would just roll off. Just the same way your bra straps roll off your shoulders, ladies. It's you natural girls out there. All you MTFs, you don't know what I'm talking about, do you, fellas? What's he on about? I mean, what's he on about? Like Jean-Claude Van Damme can do it. When's the last time you did the splits like that, Peter? That's right, Mum. Because I'm a boy. Is that John Cleese? No, I thought my eyes. I thought that was John Cleese. Why is your neck as wide as your head? I've had to say this a few times now. Hey, what's that? What are you doing there? NFL quarterbacks. Hey up.
Callum's corner. Now, I've had to say this a few times now, but this is the final.
The final time.
Shut up.
About my head. It is normal. It does not look like a sodding Tic Tac. Oh, but it does, Cal. Let's come back. Right there. When's the last time you bought a pink salmon soup, Peter? Look at that. She's kissable. Louis Spence would have been gorgeous. Gorgeous. Flamboyantly gorgeous. Instead, she went bald like a man and grew a beard like a man and cut off both her breasts, unlike a man, trying to look like a man. There. See? You're looking at a girl, a balding girl without breasts. The curves. It explains Wayne's sleep and look at them bingo wings. Muscles on the bottom, not on the top. That picture's mine. That picture is so mine. Oh gosh. Muscles on the bottom, not on the top. That's a great definition, isn't it? That of bingo wings. Muscles on the bottom of the arm, not on the top. We're looking at Louis Spence. They don't care. As long as this shoddy freeways behind. I'm still laughing at like, Oh, look, the truth in plain sight. Why is she duping? Tell me why Louis Spence is duping Delight there. Because she's actually wearing what she should be wearing, a bikini top. She's loving that. Look at his shoulder bend. Those curved shoulders. Not a bone in sight. Not a clavicle in sight, look. It's a good job they put a halter neck one on, because a normal one would have just rolled off them shoulders, Louis. No chance. Just by the way you're sitting. Right, Louis Spence sits like Nikola Tesla. Tiny female hands. Tiny female hands. And again, look at the curvy body. He looks like a dollar bill sign. Oh my gosh, Louis Spence. Father, forgive me. I'm having illicit thoughts right now about Louis Spence. If you're listening, Louis, I would motorboat your ass. If you stayed normal. She'd have been fantastic as a woman, wouldn't she? She really would. No, I'm sorry. Satan's rule over me is no more, Louis. You've done this to yourself. Well, someone did. No, actually, Louis, I take that back. Someone did this to you, Louis, and you've carried on living the lie. How's that? That's a fair way to put it, isn't it, Louis? It's a fair way to put it. You carried on living the lie, making me think you was a gay guy when you're not. You're a gorgeous girl in disguise with mega thighs. She's got chicken nom-noms forever. Look at that. Oh. Right, I'm a connoisseur of the chicken nom-nom. Oh, spandex. Where's your clavicles? No place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. You got an egg-shaped face. What the heck? Oh, baby Jesus, what's going on in this world? I want to go home. Louis Spence, two first names, walking. Right, Louis. Again. The thighs, they're killing me, Louis. Look how she tilts forward when she walks. I love it when a woman does that. I see it all over the place when a woman's in a bit of a rush or... Inline footfall. Same with that girl in the background. Again, look at those hips. Oh my. Is that really Louis Spence? And this is why Bruce Lee could kick so high and do the splits. Jean-Claude Van Damme can do it as well. All the male kung fu artists can do this because they've got nothing here. The male version doing this looks similar but not the same. Nearly every picture I keep seeing is as above, so below. Louis Spence. We're done. It's a woman, final answer. Oh, I didn't check the back file. Wait 1 second. Copy. 2 first names to the back file. Louis Spence. Search. Paste. Final answer. He's a big fella, this ginger fella here, with a big neck and the broad shoulders. He's a big fella. There's another big fella, look at the size of that cannonball. Look how wide that face is. Do the cheek check, look. Straight legs, knees together. Not Louis though. Q lines all the way to the bank. From Digwa. Look at this. I don't know who that is. Justin Lee Collins. 3 first names. JC code. Right there. Breaking a Digwa. Straight-legged bloke, whoever that is. Who's this? I don't know, but she's got a 5 head and a very long, narrow face. It's the one thing that you'll notice. It's the narrow face, the cannonball, and then you go for the legs. We don't usually do it by one marker. It can be. Sometimes we like the way Louis was just sat triggers me. I know it's a woman instantly, and I would fail Louis just by the way she was sitting, because I've been doing this long. You can't do that straight away. I agree. But there will come a point where you'll just get to a single photo and you'll just burst out laughing like I do, because it's so obvious what you're looking at. Dude, straight legs, knees together, space between his feet. Louis Spence is a woman. The Getty Images is a seal of approval. They only photograph their own. So what we've got is 2 women pretending to be guys in a relationship. That's a double inversion in itself again. Look, this is another thing that they love to do. They love to get the boobs out in public because they no longer look female to anyone. They can't get arrested for doing that. What time is it? 8:30. I can literally show English 8:30 time, British Mean Time, a woman with her baps out and nothing happens because it's not a porn strike, because it's a lie, right? It's a man. Big, massive hips, look. Chicken nom thighs. This is what gets me about all of this, the sinisterness of it. The seediness of what they've done to me. They've attracted me to my own gender without me knowing. Oh my gosh, Louis, put it away. Oh my God, I'm having hot flushes. We're done. Louis Spence is a woman, final answer. What do you mean there's no Louis Spence? Wind me up. I must have spelt Louis differently. Wait. Spence. Search. See what it finds this time. I'm going to have to go back and get all these gates Louis if there isn't one. I'm sure I've done Louis Spence. I must have spelled it with Louis. L-E-W-I-S. Louis. Louis. Not the French way. And even when you think you've got a taller man stood next to a woman, it's not, it's still a woman. They use human growth hormones to grow women to Amazonian proportions. Anything up to 8 foot, 9 foot. We've not seen anything bigger than that in my lifetime. The tallest man ever, which was a woman, was Robert Godley. I don't know what his name was. Freemason. She had a giant Masonic ring on. What do they call that? Tallest man. Tallest man, Robert Wadlow. That was the one. Robert Wadlow. This is a woman. Look at the size of those hips. Even when they're tall, they cannot hide, look, the long leg, the short body. They cannot hide it. This is all hip here. Giant female hips right there. I believe most of these giants that I see collapse on themselves, these women. They're not meant to be that big. God put bars and doors in your way, didn't he, Satan? He did. He wouldn't let you grow Nephilim again. The biggest they could get them to is this, right? What was Wadlow? 8'9". Tallest man ever who ever lived is a woman. It's a lie. It's an absolute lie. She had a cute little girl face when she was younger. He's got a big neck, hasn't he? And a cannonball for an head, your wife. Let's go back. Again, do you know what he looks like? He looks like Erling Haaland. He does. He looks like Erling Haaland. Look at those trapped Bruce Lee's School of High Waisters. Impossible. Why would a man wear his trousers up there? You don't. None of us do. Again, look at the hips on that. You can't really see it in that picture. Can we see it better in that one? Look at that Joey pouch. Houston, we have a problem. Short arms, tiny head. Major problem. Major problem with it. Robert Wadlow. Tallest man. Tallest woman, liars. Wadlow. Ring. Ring size. There's the ring. Does that look familiar to anybody? Does that look familiar? Does it? Does that look familiar to any of you? Everyone's amazed. He amazed everyone. What, with a giant Masonic ring? Masons. Let's come back. I've gone off tangent. Louis Spence, 2 first names. Tell me you're in the back file. Abigail Spence, Uri, Gates, Charlie, Kitty, L, Louis, Peter, K, J, K, L, Lara, Octavia. There's no Louis Spencer. No Louis Spence. Well, I can't believe it. I'm actually staggered that I have not got Louis Spence. I could have sworn I'd done it. I've got it in my head that I've done it. Right, let's grab some Gates. Posture. Perfect woman. We'll take that one there. Inline footfall on both. That's here from Coronation Street, isn't it? I can't remember her name. Where's that full mince of yours, Louis? Oh, there it was. Dang it. There. Full mince, save image. Oh, look at that. Oh, Louis, I'm breaking even here on you. I like that one. I'll take it anyway. Louis Spence fails forensics. I don't know why I have not got Louis Spence. I'm shocked. I've got a very strong recollection of doing it. I like that one. Look at that 5 head. No, go back one. That one. Yeah, we're taking that one. Save image. Louis Spence fails forensics. That's a girl as well. Post. No, Louis Spence there somewhere. Come on, track it. No, Djokovic. There. The change there. Louis Spence, create. Lovely. Another one in the sack. Next. FIFA World Cup. Are we done? I'm done. Lovely. Richard D. Hall. Right, students. So, earlier on, we got a message telling me I was wrong. I've already Googled this. Don't worry. Richard D. We'll just go for Richard D. Hall first, and then we'll go after the other picks. Right, Richard D. Hall, ex TV producer. So straight away, anybody who produces television, tell lies visually, has got to be in the club. Let's have that said straight away. Because you're not going to see one of my videos being broadcast on BBC One or ITV, are you? Sky One, 8 o'clock, live with Punch. Images. Right, so this is the person we're looking for, this one. There's no images. This person's... This bothers me when there's not many images, but it's still not out. He's still not out the woods. It just means that he's a lower down Mason, as far as I'm concerned. First picture. Actually, let's do... You can tell me what you... Students at home, tell me what's the marker on this face that first tells me I'm looking at a female. What's the marker that I'm looking at that tells me I'm looking at a female's skull? Long face. I like that. That's what I saw in that picture. Long face. Straight away. Small mouth, pink lips. High set ears. Big but high set ears. Arches. Small eyes. Close set eyes. Arching eyebrows. But it was this picture I was looking at. Close set eyes. Agreed, Mr. White. Who else said that? Glory also said open eyes. Look, very open eye sockets. Like a woman, when a woman opens her eyes, you see, if I was to open my eyes like that, you see a bone running across the top, my brow bone. Remember, rectangular eyes with the brow bone over the top, not open eyes. And what I am seeing there is open eye sockets. Close set, open eyes. Agreed. Egghead. Agreed, Mr. White. Absolute egghead, I see. She's not massive on the 5 head, though, but she's very wide at the top. Wider than she is here, look. And the eye socket looks like it's bellowing outwards from that angle, and so does this one here, look. Outwards. When looking at the male and female skull, only one eye socket bellows outwards at the edges. The man draws inwards over the eye, look, and upwards. The woman's bellows outwards because she's widest in the skull. Right there, I'm seeing widest, I agree. Especially here, I'm definitely seeing widest in the skull. You see it? She could have had cheek implants. They're not massive like mine, but she could have had them. I'd be very surprised if this was a dude. It's an ex-TV producer, for crying out loud. Right there, I see a female head. I see, I'm seeing Al Pacino in one of his movies. Is it Al Pacino I'm seeing? Can't think which one it is, but I'm seeing Al Pacino. No jawline. No jawline. Chin to tie ratio. Negligible. I don't see a jawline. Right, yeah, so he got sued. Rich got sued by this person. Martin and Eve Hibbert. They got 45 grand out of Rich, apparently, for a video he made. Markers. What do you see on this face, boys and girls? Want Richard Dior, the UFO guy at the beginning? I'm sure he did UFO stuff as well at the beginning. Rich Planet. I used to watch a lot of Rich Planet videos when I first became a truther. Oh, where's that picture gone? It was off this, didn't... Oh, I clicked on that, didn't I? Or was it one of these face pictures? Where did it there? There we go. The same. Again. High set ears. Agreed. Close set eyes, chin to tie ratio. Agreed. Agreed. I know that fuzzy wuzzy there, but I see a very flat 5 head going up widest in the top. So, again, even this lawsuit, I don't believe that this is happening. I think it's all for show. Court case. There are very few pictures of Rich walking. What do you see? Uh-oh. Pink lips. You see pink lips on her as well? I didn't see that. I couldn't see it on that one. Let's have a quick look. Yes, pink lips. I agree. Where's that picture gone? Dang it, there. Broken feet. Agreed, this foot's pointing outwards. That knee's breaking. Behind that suitcase, that knee's breaking outwards. It's in line. Heel crosses with this heel lock. If it was a man, it should be just a little bit further over. Knees together, not crossed over. It's a shame that camera's not round just a little bit more. It's just offset, look. If the camera had been round more, you got a better view of that heel to toe ratio there. There's very few pictures of this person walking at all, I'm telling you now. There's a problem right there. This person, Martin, was it? And this is Eve, the daughter. I've got a problem with that gate right there. He is following him up, look, down this thingy. I've got a problem with this solicitor's gate, this barrister. It's a barrister right up this eye level. This barrister's gate, that's definitely a woman, this barrister with the shoulder tilt. I've got a problem with Eve's gate there. He's stepping to one side here. 5 head in the background, 2 5 heads in the background with him. Rich has got big chicken nom-noms. That's what I saw in this picture. The chicken nom-nom thigh. Another one. That's debatable. But the foot and the knee is cranking, look. It doesn't look like it's coming forward. It looks like it's cranking. I see a shoulder tilt. Oh, this is a woman. Look, there's another woman, 5 head in the background. He looks a bit like Benedict Cumberbatch there. Is it Benedict Cumberbatch I'm seeing? Is that the right person I'm thinking of? Three-piece suits. They always wear three-piece suits, don't they, to hide everything. Richard D. Hall. That really reminds me, I don't know why, but I'm seeing Tom Hanks. I really am seeing Tom Hanks in that picture. Let's go back. Richard D. Hall walking. Next to no pictures. Next to no pictures. Street. Next to no pictures. Next to no pictures. That's a right squashy face. Look how close together those eyes are. Dave Grohl. Yeah, it does look like Dave Grohl. That's who I'm thinking of. Dave Grohl. I'm thinking someone else as well. Another actor, not Benedict Cumberbatch. I've still got another actor in my mind. Airport. Aeroporto. No pictures at the airport either. Literally nothing on this person. But that there, I've trained you to do it. You're seeing exactly the same thing I am. Look, the rounded eye socket. Look here, it's rounded. The eyebrow arches. It's not the biggest 5 head, I agree, but it's wide. The jaw narrows and slopes inwards. Chin to tie ratio is negligible, as seen here. Richard D. Hall. Oh, did I take his name? Come here. Where are you? Copy. Paste. As if I don't put it in there. Cube. Oh. Ah. Oh. Pratt. My happy days. Sunday, Monday, flip-floppy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, flip-floppy days. Three gaits showing crossed over knees, wide hips, female Q lines, left, right, and centre is the best I could do. The female skull slipped in there. The 5 head bellows outwards. I see a narrow jawline, pink lips, as you saw. High set ears. I'd be very, 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 very surprised if Richard D. Hall, from the Masonic Hall, of course, was a man. Richard D. Hall, failing forensics. Dink. A bosh. Axel Rudicabana, look, what a 5 head she had. Thanks for playing CSI with our Rich. Paste. 3 times the female gate. And we're done. There's your transvestigation. Posted. Thanks for playing CSI with me. Next. I'll reiterate this one more time for all you new students that are not paying attention. It's all of them. It's all of them. These people are pocketing millions and millions of pounds through books and stories and merch. People have tried to get me to make merch. I'd buy your t-shirt. I'd buy your t-shirt. I don't want to sell you merch. I don't want to sell you anything. If I sell you anything, it'll be God. The fact that God's true. Let me sell that to you. You can have cups and t-shirts and skull and bones, and you can have your picture. I don't want any of it. No thanks. Richard D. Hall fails forensics. Final answer. It's all of them. Breaks me heart because all my favourite truthers, my teachers, my tutors, flat earth, transvestigators, all of them, they all end up failing their own tests. Anything that they produce has got lies woven into it. Like God saw the gold and the gold was good. Jesus said, use a usury when you've got no money. Go to a banker. No, he didn't. He whipped the bankers, turned the tables for dealing cash and people's souls within his Father's house. Right, they're all done. Let me just double check them on the live. Make sure they all went up. Right there. Open. No. Videos. There they are. Right. Madeline Klein, Sablenka, Drago, Alcaraz, Louis Spence. And this one ain't gone up yet. Right, okay. Richard D. Hall uploading. Right, okay. Ready to play. Let's go back up this list. Dink a dink a dink. Oh, what? Oh no, it's yesterday's. Derp! It's yesterday's pizza. Gone to today's. There I am. Dink a dink a dink. There we go. And it's still not going up very far. Oh, you've all been chatting. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention. Sorry. There was loads at the top. Sorry, your requests are gone. They've been ploughed over. Denise Richards. We've already done Denise Richards. Haven't we? I swear I've done Denise Richards. Oh, I can't search. I'm on this screen. I swear I've already done it. Ruben Amorim. Who's that? Portuguese football manager. Oops. Ruben Amorim. Kelly LeBrock. Kelly LeBrock. Kelly LeBrock. Karen Carney. Who's Karen Carney? KC 33. English journalist. He's got a big jaw. Lewis Allen. On the eyes alone, that's a girl. Instagram model, no chance. Where am I? Let's come back. To the Batcave. I missed that. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I knew I highlighted it so I could see it. Paul McKenna, hypnotist. Derek DeSeries. Well, I've done Ricky Gervais. Derek. It's just going to be the same people I've already done, isn't it? David Earl. Oh, she makes me laugh. She makes them laugh as well because they know it's a woman saying it and pretending to be a man, which makes it even more funnier. When you see these outtakes of David Earl, 2 first names, and you know it's a woman saying these things, you know why they're laughing so much. Because women don't say those kind of things. Women don't say those kind of things. Where are we? Let's come back. Karen Carney. Again, I've just put it up. Jess Glynn. Who's Jess Glynn? 2 first names. Jess Glynn. English singer. Oh, he's a fella. I was in shock. You know when Alan Allen looked in the mirror and saw himself eating? I had the same reaction. Is that still up there? Oh, it's gone. Vinny, where is it? Ah. Tell me it's not far down this list. Oh, dang it. It's gone. Right, anyway. Come back. Where am I? Stop it. Where's that gone? Oh, yeah. Lists. Just going. Jamelia Jamal. Jamelia Jamal. Jamelia Jamal. Jamil. That one. Holy moly, he's got a square. Do you know what he looks like? Natalie Imbruglia. That fella there, the Australian one, yeah. Where am I now? Just Glenn. Marco Pantani. Marco Pantani. Marco Pantani. Brink. Tommy Banner and the Wurzels. Who the... Are you winding me up? Tommy Banner... Wurzels. I've already covered them. Let me see. That'll do. Right, I'll take them. Bink. Ruben Amarin. I think I've already done this one. Copy. Open. Search. Ruben Amarin. Paste. Let's go with it. Images. Was he a player as well? Was she a player? We're done. That's a 5-head. 5-head. Close set coffee beans. Small ears. Look at the pinkness on these lips. Yeah, that's a very beautiful Portuguese face. Pink lips. Close set eyes. High set ears. That's not him though, is it? Goncalo Ramos. I know it wasn't. It was just the female faces on show, right? FTM walked into the bar. Barton said, why the long face? It's squashed. Look, the face is squashed. Tobler on shoulders. No trachea. No Adam's apple. No mastoids. We're done. That's a woman. Final answer. Getty seal. Chicken nom nom thighs. Gotcha. Diamond from Digwa. Breaking. Inline footfall right there. Ruben Amarin. I thought I was out of pictures then. Oh. No, it's a goalkeeper. Oh. No. And we're done. Abbey Road right there. Ruben Amarin walking. See what happens. Look at these girls. What is going on with her legs there? That's a woman. That is definitely a woman. That's Breaking Digger, and that one's Breaking Digger as well. They're all women. All 4 of them are women. Proven by the way there's Ruben Amarin. Inline footfall, foot and knee kick towards 8 o'clock. There's your boyfriend with the straight legs, knees together. There's the house look. Even when they try and put the feet together, they still create this house. Where's that picture? Dink. Downloads. Where is it going to be? There. Did I save it? Where did I put that picture? Oh, I could have sworn I saved it. Dang it. Oh, is that it? No. Dang it. I wanted to show you it. Never mind. Foot kicked out, foot kicking out, foot kicked out. Diamond there. Done. Ruben Amarin, final answer, is a biological woman, proven by the shoulder tilt, the hip twist, The full inline footfall, the very short arms of a woman, tiny hands. Final answer, Ruben Amorim is a girl. Oh yeah, that's why that was open. Back file. Yeah, I've done this one. Ruben Amorim. Paste. Done. Dusted. Bye, Ruben. Next, Kelly LeBrock. Oh, he's a big one, isn't he, that one? Ruben Amorim. There you go. Paste. Save image. Next, Kelly LeBrock. Back file. Open. Paste. Search. And once it searches for Ruben, we will go after Kelly LeBrock. I mean, we're done with Ruben. I'm going after Kelly LeBrock. Lord, forgive me, for I have sinned. She. I'll tell you what, right? When you get good at it, and you no longer see what you think's a woman, and you see a boy in a leotard, you'll know when it happens, because you'll look at a picture like this, you'll instantly see the smaller face. Look, it's surrounded by skin. This one pushes out at the edges. Look, eyes are closer to the ears, eyes are further away from the ears. Look, you'll notice the pink lips on the man, you'll notice the wider cheekbones on the woman, you'll notice the wider shoulders on the woman, you'll notice the sloping shoulders on the man. The chin to thigh ratios, you'll pay attention to the shadow casting jaw versus the sloping jaw of a woman. The close set eyes versus the far apart eyes. It's I can't explain it to you. You just wake up one day, you can just do it. Kelly LeBrock, famous for marrying Steven Seagal. Well, the clue's in her name as well, isn't it? Seagal. I used to think that was a 6'6" martial arts well, it is a 6'6" martial arts expert, but it's a female one, not a male one, not the male one that I thought it was. In a wrestling match, Kelly LeBrock's got quite a fair chance against Steven Seagal, I'll tell you. Steven Seagal, look at them panties. What's going on with them trousers? They look like wind socks. They do. Sewn together. Kelly LeBrock. Oh my! I can't believe I used to think that was a woman. Look at the neck on it and the shoulders. Bones everywhere. Shoulders on it, look. Massive head. Wide face. Huge cheekbones. Wide mouth. Reminds me of Lena Headey. Princess Diana. Oh, there's loads of... You could put loads of faces in that face. Look at the chin to thigh ratio. And again, the chin to thigh ratio. That massive head, look. That's right, boys. You're jacking off. You literally look at them shoulders. You're literally jacking off the dudes. Steven Seagal, she walks funny. They're funny knees. Is that Kelly LeBrock now? Sweet baby, Jesus. He's put some timber on, hasn't he? Look at that smile, though. The same smile I've got. Same wide eyes. It's a dude. Yo, the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Devil in disguise. Yeah, look at that. It's a dude. I used that picture when I was a flat earther. Me here, the Jezebel there, and Patricia Steer in that picture there. Not realising that I had an FTM and an MTF actually in the picture with me when I used their faces. Funny. Funny how quick the milk turns sour, isn't it? Isn't it? He's got a big hand. Wide ass cheekbones. Look, the widest part is here, look. Not up there. It's here. Kelly LeBrock with his male knuckles. Getty Images telling you you're looking at a dude. Boys with boobs. Boys with boobs. Honker, honker. On YouTubes. He don't look happy there, does he? Low set ears. Look how square that jaw is. Slopey one on Stephanie Segala. Kelly LeBrock. Look at the size of that bicep. It's huge. The balding woman. FTM walked into the bar and a bartender said, "Wide a long face." MTF walked into a bowling arena and the manager said one of the balls has got loose. Look at the size of his head. Tell me which one of them's got a wider face. The wider mouth, look. The wider cheekbones. She's got none. She had, literally, my head is not shaped like a sodding Tic Tac. Look, I put a Davy Lee triangle in there. Look at the size of Kelly LeBrock's mouth. Seriously. Once on a log was a little bullfrog. We're done. I need Gates. Are you paying attention, Neo? Or you're looking at the dude in the red dress? They've done this to us so many times. I have jacked off over this fella. I'm not happy about it. Are you listening, you Illuminati scumbags? Size of them teeth. Like a piranha. Yes, my little piranha. All right, we're done. He's got clavicles of a Boeing 747 coming in for landing, look. We're definitely done. He looks like someone there. I can't think. Well, again, Lena Headey and someone else. Oh my, every bloke, every man my age must have jacked off to that picture. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Father. What's that film called? The Lady in Red. Is that what it's called? Oh, that's right. He does a Marilyn Monroe, doesn't he? It blows up. And he's in the car watching. Male legs. Look at the male legs. There's no caves. They're not chicken dum-dums. There's no caves. Oh, God, another one. I don't know who that is, but he's a big fella. Look at the size of his hands. That looks like Carmen Electra. No, it's not. It's his daughter. Oh, my God. He's a big fella. His daughter's a big fella. Is that Steven Seagal's son? Of course it is, Peter. Look at the size of his feet. And there you go. That looks like Jeff Goldblum. Jeffrey Moore Kelly. Oh, Jeffrey Moore. Kelly LeBrock. Straight male legs, look. No curves anywhere. No Q line, look. Men do have a little bit of a Q line, but it's not much, look. Straight legs. Needs to have a space between. It's a final answer. It's a dude. Kelly LeBrock, you in my back file? Of course he is. He has to be in the back file. Kelly LeBrock. How it started, how it went, how it's going. We're done. Kelly LeBrock. I used to jack off to that. Kelly LeBrock. Brock. And how it's going. Kelly LeBrock. Why is that gone on it? Then get off. There you go. Post. There you go. Kelly LeBrock bites the big one. Again, that massive mouth. The difference in their mouths. Look at the arching eyebrows on. Seagal. The 5-head, widest in the hairline, not in the cheeks, look. I'm seeing Paddy McGuinness there. Is it Paddy McGuinness I'm seeing? I'm seeing someone. Oh no, another one I jacked off to. Look, widest above the crotch. I think I've got. I think I'm going. I think I'm going to be sick. Yeah, we're done. Kelly LeBrock's a bloke. Final answer. Kelly Lecoq. That's what they should have called him. They should have called him Kelly Lecoq. That'll do. Paste. Kelly LeBrock. Paste it in there. There we go. Create. Done. Next. Karen Carney. KC. 33. in the boy's name, Karen Carney. I'm sure there's loads of young lads right now jacking off to that. Boys in silk dresses. Look at that jawbone. You gotta be kidding me. Karen Carney, are you in my back file? Await searches. I'm going after Karen Carney. Long male arms, straight male legs, huge jawline, deep set eyes, very, very deep set eyes, rectangular deep set eyes with the brow bone over the edges. The skull draws inwards, look, it doesn't bellow outwards. Everything is block shaped there. Widest in the middle. It's a man's skull. Final answer. You can't become a mom unless you're a sir. Both. Is that Kelly? What's his name? No, it's Alexandra Scott. 2 first names. Karen Carney, KC, 33 in a name. They lied about everything. The female footballers are men, look. The male footballers are women. They dress men up like women, give them makeup, and they pass. If you can just see past the makeup and look at the rudimentary sculpture of the head, it's not feminine. It's a huge male skull with deep set eyes and a wide mouth. She's got small ears, I'll give you that, but the low set look. That must be dad. Look at his meatball. Look at those knuckles. That's what mine is starting to get like. By the time Harrison's 10, I'll have meatball knuckles like that. Deep set eyes, wide mouth, up and down body look. Look at that. That's just a bloke wearing a bra look. Look at the body. It's not a pigeon chest. That right there, that's just peckage. It's not cleavage, it's peckage. Again, it's just makeup, hair, and a woman's dress that's fooling you. And vice versa, this woman with a long face. Look, long face, long narrow face, look. Versus the wide cannonball head. My head does not look like a sodden Tic Tac. My head does not look like a cannonball. Oh, but it does. Karen Carney, it's a man with boobs, look. Final answer. Look how big his smile is. It's just like mine. Just like mine. The face fills the skull look. Short down, wide horizontal. It's that simple. Man face. There he is walking. He's trying to create a break look in his legs. Karen, are you in the back file, Karen? Yes, he is. Karen Carney. Paste. Yeah. Post. Karen Carney. There you go. Apparently there's one with dad again with the meatball knuckles. 2. He's a dude as well. I don't know who that is. Look at that bicep there. And this one, look. You're not fooling anyone, love. Let's come back. Karen Carney walking. Is that him? Karen Carney, straight legs, knees together. That doesn't look like him. It's another dude, straight across shoulders, look. There's no Toblerone there. Look at those guns. As we tiptoe through the tulips. Karen Carney's Adam Apple. Chin to tie ratio. Extensive. Probably needs scaffolding. I'm just saying. Is that the girlfriend? Similar, but not the same. Fit cheeks with fit chicks. Oh my gosh, no. They're giving elf tips to women. Men with boobs are giving elf tips to women. Women are looking at these pictures of you thinking, why don't I have shoulders like, why am I not skinny in the middle like that? Why have you got these legs like this? Why do mine look so fat? And they can't understand it. It's because you're looking at men. Strictly Champions. Unbelievable. I'm sick of this world. I really am. There's one. Right there. That's one we've just seen. He's a dude, isn't he? With the big guns. You only got to look at all these people attending. Look at that. His dick's on. Awooga! That's a penis, I'm telling you now. You only got to look at the guests arriving at these parties. Look, straight legs, knees together, space between his feet. It's a man. Look at the chin to tie ratio. It looks like Amanda. Man. Duh. Right, I'm done. Karen Carney fails forensics. I don't think there's any more gates. I only found 2, so. It's because it's a male footballer. They don't get photographed and followed around like the women do, like Messi and Mbappe and all these famous female footballers. They don't follow the men around. You might notice the big long arms, the flat asses, the flat chest, the big heads, the white. You might notice. You might notice the bodies that look like ironing boards. That reminds me. I forgot to put the ironing board away. Karen Carney fails forensics. What incarnations is that? From Satan. It's all from Satan. The world's a lie and I'm wrapped in it. But I'm not alone, am I? You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Right, we're looking at who's next? Instagram model Lewis Allen the Turd. Oh, 33 father. Lewis Allen. Let's have a look. Copy. Back file. I don't believe I've got this one. I'll fail her on the eyes alone. Arching eyebrows. Ding, 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 ding. Kissable lips. High set ears. Place to put a Dairy Lee triangle. Images. The muscles from Brussels. God damn, boy! Today's word is titties. Lord, forgive me, for I have just sinned. She's had her boobs removed and stuck back on. Oh, they're not even straight. Give me a break. Titties. I'll be very surprised. Let's go back. That's who it reminds me of. That's exactly who this reminds me of. Look at those blowjob lips. Cupid's bow on the top lip, pink lips. Beautiful close set eyes. Fake brow bone. Small high set ears. Dial M for Masons. Flat forehead. Look. I'm seeing the same problem right here. I'm seeing bra straps falling off shoulders. That's what I'm seeing. Could I stand a Big Mac, a fries and a Coke on them shoulders? The answer's no. Are we done? Oh, I thought we are done. I'm done. We're out of here. I'm leaving. Walking. I wasted my life. I did waste my life. I did. See you later. Next. Paul McKenna. Images. Let's take that name. Paul McKenna. Copy. Open. Paste. Paul McKenna, you should be in the back file. My head is not shaped like a sodding Tic Tac. Close at eyes. He looks like someone. Alistair. Is it Alistair? Tipping my tongue, that was. Close at eyes. She comes from that country I'm not allowed to mention, I'm sure. She just looks like she does. It's widest in the hairline. You can see it, right? Bellows outwards. The skull bellows outwards. Look, it's out here somewhere. Follow the hairline, look. The skull bellows out from the corner of the eye. Close set face, pink lips, high set ears, chin to tie ratio, negligible. Again, there's only one skull going in there. It's a female one. Again and again. 5 heads. Long down, short, narrow. Horizontal. She's in the club. She's in the club, look. Is that his wife? Husband? I think it is. He's got big feet, your husband. That's how I remember Paul McKenna, with hair. Widest in the hairline, look. Can you see it? The 5 head. Chin to tie ratio, look. Negligible. It's a woman. Final answer. My head is not shaped like a sodding Tic Tac. Oh, but it is. Oh, I had his name again then. And Stanley Tucci. Is it Stanley Tucci? I'm still not the right person I'm thinking of. That's someone else that looks like this. A little bit. It's not Stanley Tucci, but very close, right? Come back. Paul McKenna. Beautiful pink lips, Paul. Get off. The question is now, is that Paul McKenna with Simon Cowell? Woohoo! 2 FTMs mincing on the beach from Digwa. The question you got to ask yourself right now, I've never been hypnotised. Has anyone ever been hypnotised out there? Any of you lot? Any of you natural people, have you ever been hypnotised? Because there's the question arises, I think it was Carl Pilkington. No, Ricky Gervais. It was Ricky Gervais that said it. That it's all a mockery, it's all farce, none of it works, it's bollocks. It's all made up. And I just don't know if it is. I've seen pub hypnotists hypnotise. Well, I haven't seen it. I've been told about other people that have been done and been hypnotised on stage. And I was wondering if it is possible to do that, because they've shown me it plenty of times. I've never been hypnotised myself. They say that some people are too strong-willed and won't be hypnotised. Is that because we're natural? And they just, when they go out to these, imagine if you're a public hypnotist and you're going out doing public events and you can only do it with flip-flops. You'd either you'd get flip-flops to come along and be part of the show, or you'd look for flip-flops in the audience to join you, wouldn't you? If it's not real. I don't know. It's got me questioning hypnotism, it really has. There's nothing wrong with that though, right? There's nothing wrong with questioning anything in this world, I'm telling you now. Including myself. I don't mind being questioned. It's when the stupid questions, that's when you get the flat earth baseball bat. Oh, we're done. Look at the size difference. That's a bigger picture. Pink lips, close set eyes, 5 head, Paul McKenna's tiny female skeleton versus this honey monster on the right. Is that the same fella? It looks like he's got the same clothes on. You could have changed that top, mate. Been seen out twice in that top, mate. Twice! You got all the money in the world, you've been seen twice. You know what it is? It's because it's leopard print MK Ultra sex kit and programming. Right, Paul McKenna. I don't know if there's any gates on this one. Walk in, let's have a look. Oh, there are. Yeah, Paul McKenna's in doo-doo. From posture alone, she is turning into the walk there, but I think she has paused for the picture. So even just by posture, the way she stands, women stand with the feet pointing outwards. This was the picture I was trying to find earlier on. Hang on. There's no Paul McKenna. Shut up, I must have spelt it wrong. 1 second. Rachel Levine. 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 Search. Sean brought it up today as well. Funnily enough. Women stand with their feet pointing out. Like when you're walking, your feet bend outwards. Not in every picture. Not in every picture you're going to see this. But in most, you're going to see that foot twisted outwards, look, compared to the male foot, which is going to punch forwards. You're going to see this difference. Remember these differences. Look at her leg twist. And she's, whoever that is, she's in full mince, look, like a ballerina, about to go full Digweed on the right leg, look. You'll know just by the way they stand sometimes. I know it's, you're thinking, you can't just transvestite. Yeah, you can. You can use just that, but not as a full force, you know. You know inside it's wrong, and it triggers it. It's all it takes. It takes one picture like that to trigger it. But like I said, you can get pictures where an FTM's walking almost like a man. Both feet almost pointing forwards. Like that one's twisted just a little bit. Not like a woman's should be, but he's aware. She's aware that the picture's being taken. So she breaks formation of a woman. She's been taught to walk like a man. The man's been taught to walk like a woman. When they know the picture's being taken, they change formation. What we generally look for are paparazzi pictures when they're unaware that they're being photographed. They're the best ones because you get the true gait showing through. Simon Cowell, Paul McKenna again. What did they do something together or something? There's not many gates on Paul McKenna. Maybe there isn't a Paul McKenna. Oh, he's a big... Look at that bone. Tell me, ladies, is your clavicle bigger than your man's shoe? Look at the size of that clavicle. Shocking. I don't know who that is. It must be his husband, right? Is that the leopard skin MK Ultra sex kitten? I'll tell you what, he's put some timber on if that's him now. His wife struck down. Floored by... lying bastards, a lot of you. The amount of people that listen to you makes me sick, it really does. Look at that. We're done. There's no way I haven't got Paul McKenna with gates like that. Levine, back file. Gutted. I wonder if it's under stance. I wonder if I put it under stance. I hope I did. Stance. See if it's there before I search Paul McKenna again. I swear down I've done Paul McKenna. There's no way I missed it. I remember this gate, I do. Look at that 5-head. It's a belter. Male pattern baldness on early 20s women is hilarious. It's Prince William, Prince Harry, they all had it. Spot the fella! Spot the fella! I can't even get me breath. Spot the fella! You gotta be kidding me. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. Not straight legs. Knees not together. Feet are together, look. No space. Space versus no space. The skeletons alone is what I was laughing at. Just that giant honey monster against that little woman with a shoulder tilt, look. Look how happy they are to be fooling us. They live the life of Riley, don't they? They go to the best tailors. They eat at the best restaurants. They jet set around the world. And on top of all of that, they worship Satan. And he repays them for it. Look, he gives them all the gifts as long as they keep us entertained. And whilst entertaining us, keep on telling lies to us. That we're descended from monkeys, that we live on a ball, that space is real. Don't question authority. Paul McKenna is a biological woman. Final answer. I can't believe you're not in my back file. Stance. It's not there. Gutted. I've got that picture, but I don't know what I've named it. Where it shows Rachel Levine with her feet pointing outwards and all the rest of them. Ace picture. Politicians. Again, there, even though the picture's being taken, she cannot. You can't deny that queue line. Look at this. The fabric of the leg coming in and then down. This one's a straight leg. Look. Paul McKenna. Manager Claire Staples. Oh, did he get sued or something? What was it? Did he hypnotise someone and something happened to him? Is it just an add-on to this story that you can hypnotise people? I just don't know. High Court. What was he in court for? What did he do? What did she do? Look at that mince. Paul McKenna. Search back file again. Paul M. I was still looking for that Rachel Levine picture. Paul M. Should find him. If he's there. I'm sure I've done it. Remember this picture. I want to keep that picture up there a second. Bink, backfile, Paul M. Here we go. Searching Paul McCartney. Mark Paul Gosler. Never heard of him. Paul M. Oh, that's the MP that spoke about me from Ireland. Paul McCartney, Paul M. Strange it comes up under Paul M. Paul Mason, Paul Merton, Paul Mooney. Who am I looking for? Paul McKenna. Well, it would have been there, wouldn't it? Paul Muck. It should be next to McCartney, surely, if it's here. Paul Golding. Paul McGann. G. McKenna. If it's there, it's going to come. No, that's it. How is there not a Paul McKenna with those gates? I can't believe it's not there. I swear I've done it. Right, Paul McKenna. We'll take that one as well. Save image 2. Is that the same shot? It's the same shot, but closer up, isn't it? It is. Take that as your third, then, Paul. Save image. This is why, Shawnee, you've got to spell the names right. Soft face, no jawline, look. There was a clip earlier on from Top Secret where Val Kilmer grabs his opponent by the face and squeezes his face, and when he pulls his hand away, his face stays squeezed, and that's what an FTM's face does, look. When they smile, it looks like it's being squeezed, whereas a man's doesn't, look. Bonage. Shadow casting jaw. Absolute pudge. Absolute pudgy face. Jamiroquai with Paul McKenna. I'll take that stance as well. Save image. We're done. I just need your face, Paul McKenna. I still can't think of that person's name. That is a small, long, narrow face. Yeah, right, we're taking that one. Save image. I swear I've done this, Rich. I've used that picture. Next, Derek. That's a TV cast, though. We'll put that one back. Jess Glynn. Oh, my word. Copy. Open. Paste. Searching. Jess Glynn, 2 first names. Square jaw. Chin to tie ratio. Rectangular. Far apart look. The face fills the skull. It's a short down and a long horizontal look. Wide. Oh, we're done. We are so done. Clavicles, neck. Remember, this has all been photoshopped. That's why they do it on these plain colour backgrounds. Particularly white. Because you can do all sorts on white. He's got a shadow casting jaw. Final answer. Is he a lesbian? Is he a gay guy, I mean? Rather be singer Jess Glynn and now have launched a relationship. Blah, 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 blah. Is it his boyfriend? Yes, it is. Shadow. I thought he had a shadow caster. Look at this. Oof. Oh, what's going on that? Hello, this is the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. Dang it, I couldn't keep a straight face. Dang it. Dang it. This is the Itty Bitty Titty Committee department. I can't do it without laughing. Bollocks. Excuse my language. Yeah, we're there, dudes. Final answer. That reminds me, I've forgotten to put both of my ironing boards away. They will wink their eyes and stick out their tongues. Oh my gosh, look at the state of that. It's Mel B. Surely it is. It is Mel B. Boys with boobs. Honker, honker. Let's go back. It's a dude. Final answer. That is a big square face. Wide mouth. Big teeth. Short forehead. Wide on the eyes. It's a man. It fills. Face fills skull. We're done. Look at those. All day long. Look at them teeth. Oh, we're done. Look at those cheekbones. Is that him when he was younger? There you go. From spine to bum. That's a boy. That is an absolute boy. Even as a little girl, you get a spine as a little girl. You get the curvature of a woman, even as a little girl. That's why when you see a little girl playing hopscotch or whatever, she looks fanciful when she does it. What do they call it? Footloose. What is it? Something free. Oh my god. Male nipple alert. No thanks. Him and the boyfriend. Sweet baby Jesus, look at those cheeks. Final answer, your dude. Big hand, long neck, broad shoulders. Thanks for playing CS. Oh my god, we're done. Final answer. Jess Glynn, are you in back file? He is in the back file. I've got a picture of his penis. Wait a second. Jess Glynn on the beach. Brace yourselves. Right, hang on. I'm just having another look in that back file. Got it. Got it. Is it that picture? It might be that picture. I think it is. It is that picture. I've got to find that picture. It's this bikini set. He's got a donger. Brace yourself. Sweet baby, look at the size. Look at the size of him. Oh, he's massive. I don't know who the fella is in the background. I don't know. But he is two of him. Oh, that's a big one, that is. Oh, my God. That's a big fella in the background. I don't know who that is. Is that his boyfriend? Can't be. He's a big fella. Let's come back a picture. We're looking for this ginger shot with his penis hanging out. Well, you can definitely see it. Have they removed the picture? Oh my gosh. Taking that picture, Jess Glynn. We're definitely having that picture. Flat back. Flat ass. What's that red line doing through there? What's that? Is that in the picture or on the picture? I don't know. Look at that flat, but you got to be kidding me. He's a honey monster, that one, isn't he? The shoulder's giving you away, fellas. It's this one. He's got a penis. Where is it? Close. I'll know it when I see it. He's flicking his hair. Like that, but not that way. He's doing it the other way. Look, there's something there, look. Da-da. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water. Da-da-da. Come on, where is it? I bet they've removed it, bastards. Remember, a man can cross his feet over. Just remember that. A man can cross his feet over. Of course, his feet and his knees are looking at 6 o'clock instead of 8 or 4 o'clock. And there's no diamond showing either. Just remember these facts. Fun facts to remember. Why can't I find this dick pic? Oh, that's a 6-pack. That's a dude, isn't it, right there? Jess Glynn, black bikini. Black bikini. Try again. Yeah. Now I just need the hair flick. I think they've removed it. It won't surprise. Uh-oh. You seem to be... There seems to be something in your underwear there. There seems to be, on this one, look. There seems to be something in your underwear, Jess. It's like that one. But his hair's not wet. They've removed it. Jess Glynn walking. Yeah, straight legs, knees together. That's a dude. Come here, Jess Glynn. Let's open that. And the back file. I can't show that picture to you. Can't show you that picture. I can post it on Twitter, though. I'll tell you what. Let's come back. Actually, I can put Jess Glynn up for you there so you can see it. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 male gaits. And a male face versus a female face. And then I've got to come back to class whilst I post that other picture. If you ain't got Twitter, not my fault, alright? Right, am I on the right page? Yep, that one's off, that one's off. And Twitter. You bitch. Yeah. Right, I'll do it on this page. Mr. Winky. Jess Glynn. 2 first names. 2 first names. Jess Glynn. I can now cancel that one. Scared. Okay. Come back to class. And then post this one. No. Post it. Tweet. Done. Dusted. Tweeted. Yeah, he's got a penis. I can't find a picture though, apparently. Is that him? Is that really Jess Glynn? Well, that's a male body, straight hanging arms. Boys with boobs. On YouTube's, we're done. Look at his boyfriend's chin. It's bigger than mine. He looks like Kylie Minogue a bit there. Jess Glynn, we're done. Just need a couple of gates and I'm out of here, Jess. Walking. And we're done. Look at all those straight male legs. You can't miss them. Once you've trained your eye to recognise straight legs, knees together, space between the feet, it's unmissable. Like a train on tracks. The wheels don't leave either track. The feet don't leave either track as you're walking. Only a woman crosses them inwards. Again, a man like Jess has, just like Jess, has been taught to walk like a woman, but they don't look. They don't walk like women. Even when they know the camera's there, sometimes they do look, but then the bodyguard in the background doesn't know about this, so she carries on walking like a woman in the background. Look, you can't ask for more proof. God makes it evident to you that his existence is real, that Satan's lies are true to you. You think you descend from monkeys and there is no God. You think that space exists and there is no heaven. You think that Jess Glynn is a female singer. You think that his male bodyguard is a male. Female. Right there. Jess Glynn. Final answer. Straight legs. Knees together. Look. Space between the feet. So like I said, trains on tracks versus unicycles. There it is, look. That's the power that God's given you to see. If you can see these things. Do you not feel blessed? I do. I forgot to cut out Paul McKenna, didn't I? Oh, I don't know. That one. Jess Glynn, paste. Create. Lovely. Jess Glynn, another one bites the dust. Oh, I might as well cut out Paul McKenna whilst I'm at it. Dip. There. And give me that. There. Somewhere around there. Paul McKenna. Paul McKenna. There we go. Create. Right, back to class. Jamelia Jamil. Jamil. Isn't that two first names? Jess Glynn. Paste. Jamelia Jamil. Away we go. Look at those teeth. Chin to tie ratio. Massive cheekbones. Deep set eyes. Again, I'm seeing Natalie Imbruglia. Look at those. Look at that male cheekbone. I used to hate how big my cheeks were. Images. Size of those hands. Chin to tie. Place to put the meatball. Again. Place to put the meatball. And a double pronged Adam's apple. Look at it. Look at it. Getty Images approves it. It's got a massive pair of feet, look. Hello, wildlife insurers. We're done. I could stand a Big Mac, a Coke, and a fries on each shoulder. Look at this. Look at this wingspan on those clavicles. It looks like a Boeing 747 passenger plane. Up and down body like an ironing body. Final answer. This is a dude. Jamelia Jamil. Made to look like a girl, though. And to the masses, it would fool you. There were drunk guys out there that if this one came up and said, I'll take you down the alley and I'll suck you off, they'd go with it. And they wouldn't be none the wiser. How many guys do you think have fallen for a man and not known? And then they get to God. And God says, remember that drunk night when you went down that alley or you went in them bushes or you went off with that whatever you thought it was? Well, it was a dude. Imagine that. Yeah, Lisa Ann. Lisa Ann was, I'm guilty of Lisa Ann. Two first names. Stormy Daniels, two first names. Look at those claws. But she had man hands. See, the pants are up here somewhere. That means danglies are there. Arms are long enough to cover danglies. Straight hanging arms. A place to stand. A Big Mac, a Coke and a set of fries. All day long. This still reminds me of Natalie Imbruglia a bit. And I'm seeing Catherine Zeta-Jones. Is it Catherine Zeta-Jones? No, it's not. It's someone else. Boys with boobs. We're done. Jamelia Jamil walking. Final answer. It's a fella. Before I even get to the gates. But it's a girl. Look, Ponch, it's a girl. Nope. No, not with that clavicle there. It's not. I don't think so. It's just a man crossing his legs over. Because he's totally forgotten in this picture, look. Straight legs, knees together. That should be breaking into a digwa, and it's not. Size of them oofers. What do you reckon they are? Size 10 of stilettos. Jamelia, Jamil. Are you in my back file, Jamelia? He is. He's in the back file. Honey monster. That picture there. He looks like a honey monster, apparently. It's a walking picture. Paste. Done. Let's have a quick look. Right. Straight legs, knees together. That's what we're looking for. Let's come back to class. Jamelia, Jamil. That literally looks like a bloke in high heels. That literally looks like a bloke in high heels. That literally looks like a bloke in high heels. Oh. It's the arms so long. Right, okay. Not the same, right? Much bigger head here than their long face. Wide face. Impossible? Agreed. I'm still in shock at that other picture. It took my breath away. That's not Jamelia. Look at this woman. Look at that diamond in there. Look at the break right there. Because the knee's pointing that way and that knee's pointing that way. Look at that. That is beautiful. Look at the shoulder tilt. And then here, look. I can stand a Big Mac, a fries and a Coke. But I can't stand a Big Mac, a fries and a Coke. You see it? Only one of these can be a woman. And it's not the one in the dress, I'm telling you now. Look at the size of these hips. Look at the way the pants. Look at the creases, look. Look at the size of those hips. Look at the way it's twisted. But not here. It's almost parallel. Underneath that, I'm telling you, it's parallel almost. Where's the one where it there? Honey monster. We're done. That's a fella. Final answer. Jamelia, Jamil, whatever. It's a dude. Final answer. Paste. Create. Done. Next. Marco Pantani. A cyclist, you got no chance. I'm not even going to waste my life. I'm telling you now. Walking. It's not getting a video. I'm telling you. Walking. Nothing, look. Absolutely nothing. It's a cyclist. I'll tell you what. Nobody cares. Nobody. Not even the photographers. Nobody cares about the cyclists. Walking. Street. I'll give you a second chance just to prove my point. Nobody cares about the cyclists. Not one photographer anywhere cares about the cyclists. Let's go back. I'll give you a school check. That's a woman. Close set eyes, pink lips, pudgy nose, high set ear, big but high set ears, flat forehead. I see a girl. Final answer. I'm out of here. Next. Tommy Banner. This is going to be another one. You got no chance. Walking. And that's it. We're done. It's a picture of them there. Full mints here. From Flamingo. Female Bigfoot. Full mints. That's your only gates for the Wurzels at all. I'm telling you now. I drove my tractor through your haystack last night. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Funny songs though. The Wurzels. Yeah, not happening. Next, Derek at the TV show. A TV show, Derek. Well, I've already covered Ricky Gervais. It'll be these ones. Pilkington, Sheila Collins, Barry Martin. Unheard of. It's only going to be those two that I'm going to be covering. It's not even worth me looking at, is it? We'll do it quickly. Oh, actually, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock. How long have I been going? 3 hours. Oh, yeah, I came on early, didn't I? Yeah, go on then. I'm going to get off. You have yourselves a nice weekend. I'll be back tomorrow, Saturday Night Live. That dog knows when I'm saying goodbye to you, like by the tone in my voice. I'll be back tomorrow. Look at that egghead, close set eyes, arching eyebrows, small pink lips, high set ears, widest in hairline. God wants you to know that you were created in His image, and He loves you very dearly. And for those of you that are awake and listening to this, He wants you to know that you were born into an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very much for watching. Good night, God bless, and goodbye. Sweet dreams to you all. Bye. Good night, Mr. White. Good night, Dawn.